New Canon printer, Canon Primer. It retails for £50, sale at 40 quid. Argos. I'm going to unbox it. Hello, it's Cardiac Champagne here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's edition about technology. Bought myself a brand new Canon Primer printer and I'm going to unbox it and install it in front of the camera. Here's the hidden gem. I've got my scissors and I'm going to use this to cut along the line. It's sellotape shop. I'm going to cut the sellotape. Sellotape off. There we go, and there's the printer inside. It's covered in plastic. It's got polystyrene protective foam. Oh, this is protection. It's polystyrene. That's the printer. That's the plastic. That's the tray where you pull it down. I bought these from Argos, but if you buy it from my Amazon, it does come with a manufacturer warranty guarantee, but you have to be careful because sometimes in the warehouse or the delivery, the Amazon delivery, the courier can be careless. Because I ordered a monitor, Amazon Prime delivery man nearly broke the monitor. That's the empty box. There's a lid. The new Canon Primer printer has some hidden advantages like smartphone interaction. You can use your smartphone to send picture images directly to the printer. It's white. I wanted a one. The printer I had before was a HP and that was black. And because I bought a new computer and the keypad is white, I want the printer to match in.
This is Canon Pixma MG3650X. I'm going to show you to copy color, okay, to copy black. This is to change various paper, okay. If this place is highlighting, this is to highlight if there's any issue with the color or if the cartridges is running out, it will highlight over here. If the black ink or black cartridges is running out, it will highlight this spot here. If there's any problem with this printer, it will highlight here yellow. This is to turn this printer off.
Sometimes white appliances can look cheap. It can be a bad insult to the consumer, but these ones don't. They look decent. They don't look cheap or tacky or inexpensive, which is good. And then print off photo shots on glossy paper. And it's got, I'll remove this. It's plastic, but it's stuck on like sellotape. There's a logo, Primer. That's good. This is not the first Canon printer I've had. Years ago I had another Canon Primer printer taken from the series, and that one was a burnt orange colour. This is my old Canon Primer bright orange printer. It had an LSD screen in the centre. Beautiful machine, but it had a bad paper arm. That one would cost 100 quid. This one £40. But this one's still high tech. It comes with the ink included, so I'll just slide it underneath the keyboard on my computer and then I'll plug it in.
Imagine a world without black. Pixma Black Series with the intelligent touch system. Advanced all-in-one photo printers that fill your world with color.
It's the printer in its glory. You can see the sheen on it. It's like a plastic glossy lid. And that's the scanning part where you put documents to scan. Most printers have a memory which is separate from the computer, the hard drive, and that's the component where the paper comes out.
I'll show you how to install paper.
My last printer had a paper tray that came up from behind, but this one hasn't because it's a different manufacturer. This is Canon. There's the writing Canon. It's beautiful. It doesn't look inexpensive. I'm just gonna attempt to plug it in. I'm gonna slide it underneath the bottom. I don't want it to slide off my lap. It should come with an installation. This has got instruction pamphlet plug. This is British UK standard, and there's my keypad, and that's my computer. I had a new computer, it's an A7. The model of the monitor is separate. Bought the monitor and the hard drive separate, and same with the printer and the keypad, and I just put it together like building your own workstation, really. It's another packet. Printer manufacturers don't include an installation disc. This is it. It's a Canon Primer MG3600 series. I found a YouTube video demonstrating how to insert the ink cartridge. Now I'm going to attempt it.
Now close all the doors and your printer ink cartridge is installed.
Ink cartridges, there's two. This is the colour. It's a number of the ink. With Canon, it goes CL541. That's compatible. This ink cartridge is compatible with this maker printer, the Canon. Here's the black cartridge. Two different product numbers, but ink was included with the printer, which is good because the ink on its own is expensive. But directly from the Argos catalogue is out of your price range. There's independent retailers that sell the ink at an affordable, discounted, reduced price. Canon ink is a lot dearer than the HP. It's not cheap. Most of the time, the cost of the ink can cost more than the actual cost of the printer, which is absurd. That's ludicrous. It was 40 quid, but the cost of these ink combined probably like £28 or £28 just for the buy the two. You buy the two as a combo set from Argos. It will set you back like 40 quid. That is a stupid, absurd price. I cannot afford that. So what I've done, I've gone onto the internet, gone onto Google, and found independent manufacturers that sell ink compatible for the Canon Primer printer, and I order it from them instead, which is a lot cheaper. It's like half the price. The Canon manufacturer sell the Canon Primer in a selection of different colours. This one's bright orange, and they also sell it in a distinctive red, including the white one which I bought and a distinctive black. So two of these will probably set me back just over 20 quid. I know that sounds dear, but that's a half price, big reduction, discounted price if you compare it to the original price. That's if you buy the Canon ink directly from the Canon manufacturer. Look at this, the lights are on. To make sure I'm doing it right, I'm going to go onto YouTube and watch a video, ink installation video on YouTube, and then attempt to do it to make sure I'm doing it right. Do you like my beautiful kitty? It's my screen desktop. That's the colour ink cartridge. And it's important to state that this part has to go inserted this way. So this part touches the back of the printer, and this part faces you, the end, because if you insert it the other way, it can actually damage the component. And while I watch my YouTube video about ink installation, Canon installation, I'm going to indulge on this. It's Scandinavian ice cream. I got this from Sainsbury's, ordered online. This is chocolate with like hazelnut, and I got two boxes, £2.50 a box, and usually it sells at £4, and other retailers sell it at a higher price. I'm going to indulge on this. To melt a little, because the amount of time I've been before I started to install my printer, so it started to melt. So I'm just going to devour this beautiful elixir for the tongue, this ice cream, this Scandinavian chocolate ice cream, and then I'll see you later when the ink's installed.
In this video, I'll show you how to install paper inside of your Canon Pixma 3620. It's very easy and it can be done in just a few seconds. So the first thing you need to do is to lower this front lid. Simply stick your finger here and push it down. Then you'll have this small tray opening. You're going to open it even further You see here, there's a small slit. Stick your finger there and simply push on the outside like this. Additionally, you can even flip this small plastic this way. Then you'll notice that there's two guides over here. One is gray and one is black. To put a standard 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, you'll need to push them outwards. You just have to take your finger and push the gray one towards the right side. The left one will automatically go in the other way. To make space for a sheet of paper. Your paper, it could be a stack of paper, and slide it through the two guides until you feel a resistance. Then before printing, you need to lower this top shelf as well. You can also extend it simply by pulling like this, since this is where everything that will print will go. So this is how you insert paper inside of your Canon MJ3620.
This is the installation disc, the CD-ROM. Printer should come with this included. I'm going to put it in my hard drive. My hard drive will fancy high-tech ones, but this doesn't get inserted horizontally, it's vertical, and then the laser inside the Acer hard drive reads it vertical. That's something futuristic, something on the Back to the Future. That's nice. Silicon Valley. Insert this now and run the installation program, and hopefully after that it should print. There's an option for wireless, but the phones in my family home are wireless phones, and I know from past experience if a wireless connection, it will knock out the phone. I don't know if you're aware of that, but if you have like a wireless printer and cordless phones, the wireless connection can knock out the phone, like microwaves or like a radio wave. It's in the air, but you can't actually see it. So if you have a wireless printer and cordless phones, like the two don't go, the printer can go offline multiple times, but phones can knock off. It's either one or the other. Either you have a corded phone or on a wireless printer, or you have a wireless printer and a phone. I can add property.